All I wanted was for her not to put a straw in, and she put a straw in.
I do keep telling them that shit.
Unless they ask for a straw, they don't need a straw.
Stop killing the goddamn turtles. Or these motherfuckers not wanting to drink out of a clean ass glass. We clean them, we polish them.
We need the turtles.
Yo, that's all I'm saying. Stop killing turtles over these fucking straws. Like, Austin was all mad. I was like, is there a reason we're using these paper straws? I was like, if
Do
you don't.
Shit about turtles,
I was like, honestly, Austin, I literally looked at him. I was like, honestly, what do you run back here?
What do you do?
I asked him. I said, I literally looked at him and I was like, how are you set up for success? Are you not set up for success? Is what I asked him. He's like, well, I said, but Austin, are you set up for success?
You caught him.
But that's what. Are you set up for success? Heard. I don't want to hear nothing else. You are set up for success.
He's trying to get everyone else, but not himself.
But guess what? Everyone else is set up for success.
They're already.
Literally every other single person is set up for success.
I feel like literally everyone.
That's my job, is to literally set people up for success.
I literally feel like everyone could do Austin's job better than he could do.
Yo, Austin, I'm gonna thump the shit out of Austin. He has been on my neck lately, and I'm like, yo, you have to come.
Literally be.
The problem is that Austin, because Brylan and I were talking about it today. Austin has never had to be us. He's never had to work for shit. He's never had to be. He's never had to be anybody but.
Like have like a. Like what's it called?
Low key, I'm trying to fight Austin, but I can't do that because I'm grown and I'm a professional.
He's trying to have like a.
Spit it out for you, choke on it, Junior.
Basically, we're trying to put Austin through the ringer.
I don't know what that means, but I mean, I know what that means, but I don't know what the analogy you were looking for.
What you go through on a weekly basis.
I'm a black queer woman. There is never anything that he could go through that are those things.
That's very true.
Yes, I know.
I'm talking more or less.
I was like, I don't know what you want from me.
Because he couldn't handle that. He honestly could not.
We know that.
I'm more talking like on like a.
I don't know what you want. I wish.
He couldn't do like a weekend.
No, he can't do hard labor.
He needs to do a hard labor weekend.
But he can't.
He needs to do
he
more
can't
than
perform.
A hard labor.
At the end of the day, though, that is Austin's problem.
Yes,
is that he can't perform at the level
that is his.
That we can, and he doesn't like that because technically he's our boss.
How he can fix that is by actually doing what he's supposed to do.
The fact of the matter is that Austin doesn't like that at any given moment, given any given task and enough research, anyone can do his job.
It's really not that hard.
Austin, but it's not that hard. The problem is that Austin is extremely smart. You have to remember, Austin is only 22 years old. Austin, don't underestimate Austin. There's a reason Tony picked Austin. Austin is extremely smart. He's extremely talented. He's extremely tenacious when it comes to entrepreneurial things. While I talk shit, don't underestimate him. He's extremely smart. And at the end of the day, you have to. The problem with Austin is Austin doesn't know how to maximize his strengths because Austin has never had to work for shit. Austin's strengths have never had to be maximized. That's all it is. Austin has never had to just work for anything in all reality. I'm not saying he's not smart. I'm not giving props where props are due because he is. He's extremely smart and talented, but he's just never had to work for shit. And everybody else in that bitch has had to work for things, including Tony. And Austin's problem is that he doesn't know how to talk to regularized people. Austin's problem is that everyone else, the talent that everyone else has, is that we know how to talk to regular people because we are regular people.
I feel like he thinks you guys are
we don't bang with him because we don't, because he's not one of us, because he's never had to be one of us.
I feel like it's also more of he doesn't realize what needs to happen.
Because he's not one of us, and he's never had to be one of us.
Yes.
And in all reality, that's why Brylan and I are trying so hard to be his friend, because it's like, we don't fuck with you because we don't know you, Austin. We don't know you. Who are you, bro? Like, what do you stand for? What are your people about? What are you about? What do you bang with? Are you fucking with the Sixers, the 76ers? Or are you fucking with the Celtics? Like, we don't know. I don't know you from a can of paint, is basically what I'm saying.
I know you don't like that can of paint, though.
I'm not fucking with that can of paint. It smells like it's got asbestos in it, is all I'm saying.
You don't need that can of paint.
And I don't need that negativity. But at the end of the day, Austin, like something Tony has made me realize just as a young professional.
Tony is the most amazing person I've ever met.
Tony is a saint. And the world doesn't deserve Tony. Is really basically what's going down.
When I first saw you after my break on the weekend, and he was like, I felt like he was so excited to see me. And
Tony will make any person feel like $1 million.
So
he does. And that's what I'm saying. Tony knows what it feels like to be me. He knows what it feels like to have no family. He knows what it feels like to have no money. Tony knows those things, so he knows how to talk to you.
So welcome.
Exactly. Austin don't know how to do that because Austin doesn't know shit. He's never had to talk to anybody. Austin has never had to entertain people that aren't in his social or socioeconomic status.
Tony,
do you understand that?
He does it, and that is charisma.
That's not the one. Tony. The thing is Austin is charismatic. That's what I'm saying to you right now. Is that Tony?
To me, he's never been like.
But that's what I'm saying. Is Austin is all of those things, but he can't articulate those things because he's never been us. He's never had to articulate those things. Austin is charismatic. Austin is funny. Austin is charming. He is all of those things, but Austin has never had to articulate those things or fine-tune those things to the needs of his professionals or his peers, because Austin has always been superior because of his socioeconomic status. Austin has never had to be us.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Austin, that's basically what I'm saying is don't underestimate Austin because he's extremely smart and tenacious and talented and knowledgeable. But
that was the third sentence I've ever said to him.
I know that, but your boy is smart.
I'm not saying he's not.
I know. And that's what Austin is. Austin is also extremely coachable. Tony always tells us, good leaders lead, and great leaders are coachable.
I'll be honest though, like when I can see that 100% because there's times where he'll say what's up to me as I'm in there. And tell
him you want to play him for a game of pool for a chicken sandwich, and he'll be all over that shit.
And
because you're speaking Austin's language. The problem is Austin has never had to speak anyone else's language.
I guess I'm more saying like I feel like I've related with him a little bit more after.
Yeah, because I called him out. I was like, yo, we don't fuck with you. You can just park right here. Because I told Austin, I was like, we don't fuck with you because we don't know you. Who are you, sir? Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
You too. Like, who are you? I don't know you like that. I'm not fucking with you.